Hi everyone, it's Dr. Morris with Magnolia Medical. Listen, today we're just going to do, hopefully this is a short little video, but I want to show you some studies. I just did some screenshots using my phone and put them on the computer here of a study that was done, and it was published in 2006 in the Journal of Nutrition and Metabolism. Okay, this is it's a worldwide, well-respected journal regarding nutrition and metabolism. So this is not just some fly-by-night journal that's out there. This is a journal that is well published, well agreed upon, well researched. So the things that are published in this journal is very, very, very good information. So this is published in 2006, and the reason this is so important is because obesity, being overweight, and all of the diseases that come along with that are not going away. They're getting worse. Our children are getting heavier and heavier and heavier, and it is due to our diet. Obviously, okay, I mean, that's not hard to, but a lot of people say if I diet, I am hungry all the time because I'm not able to eat enough. And this study shows that that's actually not true, okay? So this is a study that was done, again, 2006, Journal of Nutrition and Metabolism. I'm reading on my computer here. And it shows that a Paleolithic diet shows higher insulin sensitivity, so less diabetes, lower C-reactive protein, so less inflammation, lower blood pressure, than a cereal or a grain-based diet when they studied this in pigs. Okay, now the reason they study this in pigs is because pigs have the very similar thyroid gland, exact same thyroid hormone that we make. Their metabolism is very similar, and it is thought that they have a very, very similar natural diet to human beings. So I thought this was a great study. Plus, you can't really have a study done on human beings where you're going to limit their diet for their entire lifetime for two separate populations. So it's very difficult to do a study like this on humans. So Paleolithic diet, this is eating what a pig would eat in the wild. So cabbage, turnips, green peppers, yellow peppers, all these healthy foods that they would find and be able to eat in their own diet. So in the wild. So 14 pounds of food in order to get 4,100 calories. So for this particular domesticated pig, in this study, for a pig to get about 4,100 calories, they had to eat 14 pounds of food, folks. You could eat 14 pounds of food and get less calories than eating 3.5 pounds of food, okay? As long as the calories are not grain-based. So this is a grain-based diet, 3.5 pounds of food. This is the type of diet that the pigs are fed on the farm to fatten them up quickly and get them to the market, basically. So here we have 3.5 pounds of food having more calories than 14 pounds of food. That doesn't even make sense. So the point being is you could eat a whole ton of food. You could eat more food than you could possibly stomach if it's the right type of food and from the right calories, the right type of calories. Not all calories are the same. Now, the important thing, you know that if you've been following us, you know that we're about health and wellness. We're not just about helping people lose weight, although we are getting back to helping people lose weight as a goal of ours because it's such an epidemic. We just want to make sure we do it right and for the right reasons. So stay tuned for that. We've got some great information coming out about our new weight loss program. Now, this shows the weight of these pigs, okay? The Paleolithic diet, 14 pounds of food versus the cereal diet, 3.5 pounds of food. The cereal-based, the grain-based diet, the pig weighed over 30 pounds more. They were a little bit taller throughout their lifespan. They had significantly more fat below their skin. Their body temperature was lower on a grain-based diet, so their thyroid wasn't working as well. Their metabolism was actually slower. Their inflammation markers, oh my gosh, this is the big one. Their inflammation markers, CRP, C-reactive protein. These are inflammation markers. 21 in the grain-based diet versus 4 in the Paleolithic or the natural-based diet. That's huge, folks. Look at blood pressure here. Systolic and diastolic blood pressure. We had 150 over 123 in the grain-based diet. We had 140 over 108 in the natural-based diet. So blood pressure is better, inflammation's better, weight is better, everything's better. And in the Paleolithic diet, this group of pigs was eating 4 times the amount of food. So imagine you could eat way more food than you could possibly tolerate, have better inflammation, have lower inflammation, better blood pressure, better everything. Now, let's say you are eating a healthy diet. Let's say you're doing all the right things and this is not what's happening for you. Folks, then you have another health problem. It's not because of the diet in that case. Obviously, you have some other problem that needs to be found out and addressed. So anyway, I hope you found this helpful. We want to get good, solid, true information out there about diet and wellness and health. And folks, this is as good as it gets. This study is truly eye-opening for people who say, I can't diet because I starve myself. You don't have to starve yourself. You can eat lots of food and still lose weight as long as it's the right food. Not all calories are equal. Folks, I appreciate you watching. Share this, like this. The shares, when you hit that share button, really helps us out. Gets this message out there, pushes it out onto that internet and onto the web better. So we appreciate that. Thank you.